What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Boxes in the Basement. And let me say, instead of welcome, thank you for everybody that's been rocking out with me. They've been tuning in each week. We get this content to you guys, and I appreciate the feedback. You know, the phone calls, the FaceTimes, the video chats, the DMs, people in the comments saying how they like it, you know, how it inspired and motivated them. That's the purpose of it. This episode of the New Balance, let me just get that out there. A different spin-off, just like an education, who, what, why, when, where, and how. So that's what we're gonna get into with the Omn1S, or the New Balance Omn1S, because the I was substituted for with the number 1. So it's the Omn1S or the New Balance Omn1S. Now, who? So New Balance has over 100 years of experience. Kawhi Leonard was wearing this shoe. People thought to believe that it was the Kawhi Leonard's, but if you look on the tongue, it doesn't have his name anywhere on here. The fuel cell technology, I do like. I do believe he favored this as he was wearing it. Other people start wearing it. Other people that signed with New Balance start wearing it. They injected these with some air pockets or cell pockets, if you can see. Looks kind of like, you know, you can kind of see the treads underneath of the traction. Yeah, he was wearing these, and he actually has his own series coming out. So Kawhi Leonard has his first series coming out. I don't know when the date is. It will be later on this year, 2020. He was wearing these, and a lot of people thought that these were his signature shoes, but they're not. His signature shoe is coming out, but he was wearing these, and they had different colorways to match with the Clippers. Actually, it was the Toronto Raptors first, and then the Clippers uniforms. So now they're getting into some other colorways that's being released, and I'm really excited about this episode and this review, or presentation rather, because of the colorway and it's low top. I'm a fan of low top, if you haven't noticed by now. What? So it is a performance shoe, and when I say performance, I alluded to it in episode 15. Performance shoes, people that play volleyball, they wear basketball shoes. So a lot of reviews that we do, I say is basketball shoe or performance shoe. It's just not solely specifically for basketball. Performance is a basketball shoe, but you can use it for other sports or training purposes and things of that nature. When? So they released on July 30th or August 1st. I'm not sure of the exact date. I do know that I ordered them. Some stuff I do get early. I do believe these drop right on time. I ordered them when they drop right on time. Where? At participating retailers. Shout out to Finish Line. I got these from Finish Line, but there are participating retailers that release them. Why? Why do I get them? Kind of mentioned it earlier about their basketball shoes, performance shoes. I like to play, work out, train, things of that nature. And I enjoy wearing shoes that are comfortable, that have technology that's not too expensive, that has a decent price point. These are $140 on a more expensive side, but for the quality of them, the material used, you can kind of see it's like a little like dry fit type material, more of a fabric, I should say. I do like the lockdown. I'm huge on lockdown. Remember, you guys, I said it in the high top or the mid cut versions. I have a couple of colorways in these, but I do like the lockdown, additional elastic strap. These are pretty good. I did play in them. I haven't played in the low top, but I am a fan of low top. So if the high top worked, and I had a couple instances where I was cutting and I felt the material kind of rubbing on my ankle, low top, I like that, how it's cut underneath of your ankle. So you can it kind of has the give, but it still has the support. It has a nice low heel cup support back there. A lot of plastic or harder plastic inside of the shoe, which kind of supports stability, cutting lateral movements. You can kind of see the kind of herringbone tread, the lateral, the medial, you know, for cutting and things of that nature, stopping on a dime. The platform that you can pick it up, I mentioned. Pick it up in store. Like some people, depending on your demographic location, you might not want to order and get it shipped. The box be sitting on your porch. We bring our boxes to the basement. And but there's sometimes I order and I have it shipped to the store, so you can do that as well. So you find a store locator, and if it's able to be shipped to the store, you can just go pick it up from there. So I am a fan of these. Once again, I wanted to get into the educational component of the who, what, why, when, where, and how. We talked about whose shoe, who wore it. It's nobody's really specific signature shoe, but you did have Kawhi Leonard, you know, NBA Finals MVP, and broadcasted a little bit on a larger platform when he wore it. I did talk about the fuel cell, the different technology have built into them. And just shout out to you guys for tuning in. Every week, we're going to try to get some content out there to y'all. But as they start to come, I'm going to start to get those episodes out there because I really want to give y'all some things to think about and just pinpoint ideas that you may be bouncing around in your head. I don't know whether to go this way or that way. You could be leaning towards low top or high top. You could be skeptical about this shoe, the different materials, the different features. Like I said, to each his own. So everybody's foot is different. Some people like lockdown. Some people like the Achilles support, more of an ankle support. So they want to go with a mid or higher top. Some people like the traction, huge on the medial side and the the toe area. Is it oval or is it more sharper pointed toe? Some people like that. Some people like straps, some people don't. But for me, I kind of, get into the mix of several different kinds and companies. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all taking the last, 5 minutes of y'all time to watch another episode of Boxes in the Basement. We got a few more boxes coming this week and the next week or so that I will get that content out there to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, be safe.